Welcome back, everybody, to the continuation of our Let's Play of Space Exploration and Krastorio 2. So, I've been busy. I've been thinking about how we could set up a space mall setup over here and how we could do it the best way around with, well, a couple of assembly machines. I think I kind of overdid it a bit, maybe just a tiny bit, but this amount of assembly machines over here will definitely get us quite far. And actually, the more I think about it, I'm pretty sure this is the only amount of assembly machines that we are going to need. Nevertheless, I don't really mind going big on this, so we are going big on this. I already got some of these assembly machines in my pocket, and we're going to be placing them down right away. I've also been thinking about how we could... Beacon overload? Oh yes, beacon overload. Wait a minute. I also thought about how we could do it, or how we could set up our train system in a way that we can have the space trains going as we expect them to do. Yes, these over here will also, of course, have a beacon. Here we go. Just get rid of these real quick. And then place you in there. Oh, my pocket bot's not doing that. Perfect. There we go. Good. But yeah, space trains. I've been thinking more about space trains and about the issue that we have over here with our stackers and stuff like that. And I thought to myself, instead of a more or less of a pull system that we have in the novice area or on the surface area, we might go for a push system for space trains. Imagine the following. Imagine that for every one of these requesters we're going to have over here at the mall or wherever we want to have a requester in space, there will always be a train ready for that one. There will always be a train sitting in that requester trying to unload itself to the maximum of its abilities. Once it's empty, it will go back down to novice, fill up whatever it needs, and then comes back up. And this way around, we will always have like any kind of train in any kind of state sitting in a requester. This will definitely be better than having them sit in the providers, because if we only have them sit in the providers, the moment the train leaves the provider, the train has no knowledge if the requester is even open, which will end up with trains accumulating over here in the stacker over here. And this stacker over here is not very big. However, if we turn that around, if we only have trains sitting over here in the requester stations, and once they're empty, they go back down, pick up stuff they need, then they come back up, just to park again over here in the requester. That way around, this requester over here, or this stack over here, will not be as full. However, the smart ones under you probably already have recognized the next issue. We are going to have an issue over here with the stacker over here, which is true, but I think the amount of trains that will be stuck in this stacker over here will be significantly less than the amount of trains we would have stuck in this stacker over here if we would keep on pulling them in over and over and over. Because keep in mind, every now and then, a train that is empty in the request over here would go down to novice, would then park over here for now, and then it will wait for a provider to open up. Now, that provider will probably already be open up, or if not, it will just be working on the train that is already being like filled up. And once that train is done, we can send them off. Also, keep in mind that we do already have like a stacker of one for every provider. So we are already compensating for that a bit. We should probably make the stacker bigger, but I think one over there is fine. And then like another generic stacker on top by means of one of these will probably also be fine. So instead of like pushing or pulling in trains all the time, we keep pushing trains back down just to fill them up. And I think that will work, which means now we need to think about how we could set up this place over here and how we could make this place over here a bit better. Do I have any train tracks on me? No, I do not have any train tracks on me. We are definitely going to be starting to set up the mall over here. How many assembly machines is this actually? This is 64. Very nice number. That's probably more than enough assembly machines. I mean, what are we going to be making in space? In space, we're only going to make every component we can only make in space. And we could actually think about making modules in space. If you think about it, it makes a lot of sense to make the modules in space. Mostly because at some point in time, they do require space-specific stuff, like science packs, stuff like that. But for another, we can't use productivity modules on them. I think we can't. Can we? No, I don't think we can use productivity modules on them. I'm pretty sure we can't use productivity modules on them. So if we go back down over here and check our assembly machines, where are they? Not over there. They should be over here somewhere. Here they are. Yeah, we can't use productivity modules on them. If we could, I've already put them in there. Trust me. And if you think about it, a space assembly machine Let's close this one down again. A space assembly machine over here has a crafting speed of 10. Where's one? All the way up here. And there they are. So these machines over here have a crafting speed of 10. And the advanced assembly machine that we have over here has a crafting speed of 5. So we could make modules in space way faster than on Novice. And they do take a considerable amount of time to make. Even these ones over here going at 1 every 15 seconds. Yes, that sounds like a good plan. So I guess most of them all over here will actually be making speed modules, productivity modules, and energy saving modules. What are they called? Efficiency modules. Yes, there we go. In addition to some of the other things that we need in here. Good. Let's pick up some track. There we go. Good. And let's start building the mall. I definitely want to set up at least one train going up from Novice all the way into the mall to bring in stuff. Now, we do have to think about what we need to bring in. We can already see some basic components like glass, heat shielding, steel, LDS. Did we actually ever end up making that LDS build? We definitely made a build for... Where's that thing? Down here. We definitely made a build for you. And... Oh, do they not require... It's the other way around. It's the other way around. We have a build for LDS that requires low-density scaffolds. Not a build for low-density scaffolds that require LDS. There we go. If we go back in here... There they are. Actually, yeah, stop this. There we go. Look at this. Yes, we can make more low-density structures over here by means of aeroframe scaffolds. Though aeroframe scaffolds do not require low-density structures. Good. But yeah, we can already see that we are going to be needing a whole bunch of these things up here in space. We will also probably have to... I'm thinking about either making the space assembly machines either A, in space, or we make them a Novice and just send them in, because these over here we also do require quite a bit. Lamps, pumps, LDS, everything. Yes. Okay, I got the space track on me. Let's finish up at least the first station, and then let's see what we can do with that. Good. Again, for this week, the upload schedule will be a bit wonky and a bit mad. Yesterday there was no upload. Sorry about that. Mostly because I actually was doing my taxes. And doing your taxes in Germany, well, if you only have one source of income in Germany, doing your taxes is pretty easy. You just put in the numbers, you click on OK, and you're done. The moment you have multiple incomes, like Twitch, YouTube, and other stuff, it becomes fucking insane. But I'm not going to bother you with me doing my taxes. Instead, we're going to add some speed modules over here. And now every one of these machines over here has a crafting speed of 40. Yowza. If we add... Oh, then we get a crafting speed of 64. We have to be careful. If we have a crafting speed of 64 over here, if we would, for example, make something like iron sticks in here, we would actually go past the maximum crafting speed we have available. Keep in mind, every tick, the game takes your crafting speed, adds it on top of the recipe. If you exceed the threshold to make that recipe, you basically craft your item. But that excess you have, you lose. That access will not be put into the next tick of the game. So you should never craft faster than ticks in the game. And ticks in the game, that's 60. So if we could complete an item in less than a tick, everything that is over that, we lose. So it would not be recommended over here to make iron sticks. And then again, we don't really want to make iron sticks in here. We want to make finished products over here. We want to make things like... Yeah, like crushers or something like that. Or more accurately, things like actual space manufactories, which we could make because they have a crafting time of 10, 6.4 per second, if we really want to do so. But for now, I'm just going to put this in. I'm going to take these modules out again. I think this one over here is fine. Having these at the crafting speed of 40 for now is fine. They're also going to eat a metric ton of power. Each one of these eats 14 megawatts of power. How much power do we have available? We are connected to Novice. Wait, are we? This feels a bit weird. We're using 44 megawatts of 6 gigawatts. If we go back down to Novice, we got 5.2. Huh? Excuse me, what? Is there something I need to know about the power system over here? I mean, our main power producer over here is coming from the space elevator. Does he have a capacity of 6 gigawatts? Maybe. But we definitely pass through the power. Through it. If we go back to Novice over here, we can see that the space elevator over here is using 54.5 megawatts of power. If we go back over here and we check over here, we can see that we use 44. I guess the building itself also uses a bit. Well, use a megawatt over here. Maybe at the bottom side, you use... Oh god, it's all the way over here. No, actually, it's not over there. It's over here. You also use a megawatt. So where's all that power going? That's... Maximum consumption 10 gigawatts. Okay, good to know. That's a bit confusing. I guess we do need to... I'll probably have to look it up in the Discord. I'm not quite sure what's going on over here. But I guess it is correct. It should be correct. It should be correct. I mean, we also are using 100 kilowatts over there. That is correct. Then 40 megawatts over here from the beacons and stuff like that. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Good. Let's get some of these trains rolling. I definitely want to see one of these trains in action. Here we go. Here we go. And I think I've already prepared like one train we can use. Yeah, let's put these in real quick. Then, of course, we're going to need some signals. Here we go. Do we have some signals at the end? No, we do not have signals at the end. And here, we can place these over here. Good, so we can park a full train in here. Will it be refueled in space? Probably not. We should probably refuel them in space, but for now, we're going to skip on that. Instead, we are going to focus on... And actually, don't I have... I do have... Yeah, let's pick them up. We should use them. We should use them. And we can easily get to them, because now that we've got the space elevator, going back up and down is easy. Can we actually also go down with our... Yes, we can. With our jetpack enabled. Good, 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 good. Yeah, let's have only, say, 100 of these. And in addition to that, maybe also give me... Where are they? Where are they? There they are. Superior inserters. Like 100. We have them available. There they are. Good, 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 good. Superior inserters. Definitely way faster than stack inserters. They also do have the same stack size, which is great. A stack inserter has a rotation speed of 864 degrees per second. I think that is 2.4 per second. And the superior inserter has 1296 degrees per second. And I'm pretty sure that's 3.6 per second. We can calculate real quick. Let me just get the calculator out real quick. 1296. Divide that by 360, because we need to go all the way around, and we get 3.6. Yeah, so they are like 50% faster than normal stack inserters, which is significant. If you think about the hand size, we do 3.6 insertions per second, and they've got a hand size of 10. That would mean we can transport 36 items per second with a superior stack inserter. Good. We do need some power poles over here, so we need to do that as well. We also need to get the Roboport network over here. So that's definitely a thing we need to do. But let's start with this. And I do know that we're placing this by hand, and it's a bit funky, but that is fine. We could definitely, absolutely place down more of these inserters to unload them faster. But keep in mind, we don't really want to unload too much. We kind of want to unload... we want to keep the train here. We want to keep the train as a buffer, and not necessarily everything buffered over here in chests. That's definitely not something we want to do. Good. Then we need some power over here. We could go with the classic approach here. Can we move you up by one? There we go. So that we can place a nice little power grid over here. We could, of course, use the space power poles, but I'm a real big fan of these medium power poles. They're just very nice, and it always looks nice to have like this nice little grids you can look at, because grids are nice. There we go, there we go, there we go. Put those over there, put these over there. Good, good, good. And we're almost at the beginning, and this one over here. This one's a little bit more extended. Good, and of course we need some lamps. And of course I know we should probably use the bots for this, but there we go. Every now and then you have to do something yourself. You have to appreciate doing something for yourself. To appreciate the automation of something. Because if you automate everything from the get-go, you don't really appreciate how much work it actually is. Even though automating something is also work, but every now and then, like, I just like to play stuff every now and then. There we go, and all done. Good, can we make a connection over here to you? No, of course not. We could probably use a pylon for this. Let's use a pylon for this, there we go. Good, they're all connected. Then we are definitely going to need some roboports around here somewhere. Yeah, we can place you in the corner down there. And place you in the corner down there for later use. And then... Yeah, how about one over there? And how about one over there? Good. And now we can call upon trains if we need to. Perfect. Do we? I don't think we have the train ready already. But we got everything over here available. And of course, this is going to be the classic approach. We're going to be setting up one of these, for example. We're going to be making space manufacturers in here. And of course, we want to order up some stuff. I should have probably copied over the chest and stuff as well. But, well, we didn't. We did not do that. We can still do that later on. And actually, the more I think about it, the more we should do that later on. Or at least make a clean template for this so that we can put it in. Just so that we don't end up with copying this over, copying all the recipes, and then making extra stuff, which we do not need. But for now, oof. Yeah, that's an issue. That's definitely an issue. If we order this up, this will completely overload this chest. We're going to be making 4 of these per second at the current crafting speed, which would mean we would need at least 320 low-density structure per second, and everything else. We also need cosmic water and stuff like that. Yeah, we do have to think about water pipes in here as well. Yeah, you know what? That will be a problem for future build. Let's ignore that for now. Let's set up the train first, because I got one train ready, which we can use for that. Let's write it down again. And I've already prepared one train station over here, and we're definitely going to use it. It's going to be... Where is it? Did I not prepare the one for the red circuits? There we go. Did I not prepare one? I prepared one, I think, over here. Yeah, this one over here. This one will be the electronic parts novice provider. I'm not quite sure if we're going to be keeping the naming scale like that. Is there actually something we need to make in space that requires electronic components? We can actually check like this real quick. Electronic components. Usage. We need them for, well, the modules. And we already said we want to make the modules in space. So, yes, we need them for things like, well, modules, splitters, robot frames, tech cards, equipment. We actually don't need them in space, except for things like modules. Well, since we do need them for modules, we might as well use them either way. Good. Let's get some of the fun trains. There we go. 2 of these. Oh, we already got one of these. There we go. 2 of these. We can use the stack over here to start them off, but then again, this one over here is good fuel for us. So let's use this one. There we go. And then make it long. Then let's set up some train stations over here. Again, yeah, I think this is fine. Though maybe rename this. Maybe not put the planet icon in here. Maybe use the space elevator icon. There we go. Yeah, let's try this one. Good. And then we go to space. And we say, for example, you over there. Cusco. No. You're going to be the... Where is it? Now, we can't really copy-paste it over because we don't really have the vision range. Especially in stations over here. But we're doing this over here just to make sure that everything is working accordingly to plan. Good. Then we're going to have one of these. And you're going to be the 2-8 requester. Now, this one over here will have a limit of 1. There will always be a train sitting over here. Very important. And let's set this train up over here. Let's get into it. Very important. This one over here. Do we give them another color? Or do we keep them yellow? I think we just keep them yellow. Yellow is fine. You go to... Where's the thing? Here we go. You go to the 2-8 provider. You fill up. Afterwards, you go to the input stacker. Afterwards, you go... Where's the thing? It should be in here somewhere. Then you go up into novice. After that, we will have to use this one over here. After that, you go to... Where's it? To the 2-8 requester. You empty yourself out. After that, you go to the 2 orbital platform to bottom input stacker, followed up by going down from novice, and then we're good. So this is going to be the whole plan. Good, let's try it out. Let's see how it works. This is going to be the very first important test ride. Here we go. Oh, we should maybe also color the train behind us. There we go. Have a nice color. Good. Okay, we're definitely going the long way around, but that is fine. We should maybe at some point in time make a connection over here. That will make it easier for us. I'm actually surprised he didn't choose this way, but so be it, so be it, so be it. Good, 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 good. But then we can start ordering up more trains to go up to Novus, and we will not start to clutter our stackers. And not cluttering the stackers is the very important part over here, because once we start cluttering the stackers, things will just lock up, and we don't really want trains to be sitting around for long times in stackers. Good. Also, filling up this train will probably go pretty fast. No, I'm too far away from it. It seems I'm too far away from it. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Good. What else do we need? We are definitely going to be making a whole bunch of space. We're at least going to need 27 machines working on modules. And actually, if you think about it, we're going to have that space ball. It might not seem very big right now, but it's definitely going to be used to its fullest. As the ratio for every module is 2:1. If we want to make like one speed module 2, we need 2 speed module 1s, which is made at the same crafting time. And actually, no, the crafting time is kind of skewed. But we will definitely have to make more of the module 1s than we need to make of the module 2s in the module 3s. So there's a bit of a pyramid going on over there. Good. Train is being filled up. We're already like a quarter full. Excellent. And we can see this machine over here work again, which is a very lovely machine. Not a lot of inputs over here, but a tremendous amount of output. Look at it all flow. I really do enjoy seeing this. Oh, I see an issue over there. Good thing we checked that. There we go. Now we have to wait for that one over there to fill up, as it's all a bit skewed now, but that is fine. It doesn't really matter for the balance of this place. This place is buffered over here, so even if the production over here gets unbalanced somehow, as long as these buffers over here will prevent any kind of output balance over here, or output imbalance over here. Good, 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 good. We got lamps over there as well. Okay, you're still filling up. You're almost done, so we basically wait for you. I'm just gonna sit in the back over here and wait for you to fill up. Here, I actually got some in my pocket. Have these. Good, but we can squish in like another station over here for red circuits. We can squish in another circuit over here, not a circuit, another train station over here for blue circuits. We can do the same for green circuits over there. For glass, I guess we can make something over here. I guess we can just pull the glass output and make another station over here. As for things like iron and steel, yeah, that's gonna be more tricky. That is definitely going to be more tricky. For the steel output, we can definitely... No, we can't. This is also way too close. I don't really want to rebuild all of this. We will have to think about something over here. We could maybe just make our own smelters for space. But that would then mean we're not really using these optimally, which would also be a little bit annoying. Or we think of something entirely different. Moving all of this would be painful, to say the least. And I don't really want to move all of this. All right. We're going on the first shipment of delivery. I want to see if everything is working according to plan. So first target will be the input stacker. And we should be there any second now, because the way back is definitely shorter than the way... yeah, the way over there is shorter. Let's put it like that. Good, 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 good. So he goes second. He should not stop here. No, he goes straight up. There we go. And then he goes straight through here. Perfect. And then we immediately go over to where we are required, which is all the way over here. And then into the air. I'm kind of curious to see how much fuel we used. Here we go. And then you start unloading. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So how much fuel did we use for the whole trip? Okay, only 7. Not a lot. Perfect. Excellent. Good. And we can just do this, and I will probably be doing this for any kind of material that we need to make over here in space. So one more thing we need to do, or one more thing we should do, is definitely set up the blueprint for this template. At least so that we have like the blueprint in our pockets, so that if we do want to spread it around, we can do so whenever we need. Good. And that blueprint starts from over here. Okay, I think we have to walk. I don't think I can jetpack over there because I think it kind of stops this at the moment. But we can just walk. We can just walk. There we go. All the way to the top. Even further. Even further. Oh, I'm stuck over here at the machine. All the way over there. And then not only that, we also put in the tiles. There we go. And we call this space mall block. There we go. Good. And we should be able to do something like this and something like this. And once we got like the scaffold in, we can put down the rest of the manufactories over there. Good. So put it in there. And we are good to go. So we will be expanding the space mall as much as we can. That's going to take some time and effort. I'm also kind of surprised that we have this little... Oh yeah, that's for the train connection over here. This is fine. This is fine. We're going to have a whole bunch of trains over here just for space mall production. Now, there will, of course, also be dedicated production at some point in time. For now, space mall... For now, we're going to space mall it up with the things that we need, but we will definitely have dedicated production. Because putting things on the belt is more efficient. And I'm already talking about things like over here. Things like, where is it? We already talked about this, like the thermal water over here, and or what's it called? The thermal fluid, the chemical gel, the cosmic water, and stuff like that. That will all be on trains. Things we also want to put on trains because we need them like everywhere. The data chips and also the junk and stuff like that. So these things over here, which we just kind of push in over here because we kind of thought it would be nice over here, we're going to be placing them wherever we need. Good. A little bit shorter today, but I think it will be fine because work is still crazy and work is still on fire. Even though every time I talk about it, things are less on fire, but then another day comes around and things are more on fire. So, without further ado, if you do like what you see, please do leave a like, a follow, a comment, a subscription. Every one of those actions does help me out in growing this channel into something bloody amazing. You can also find me on twitch.tv/BoldViking, where I do even more Factorio. I also just noticed the recipe is still in here. Fuck. I will have to adjust the blueprint afterwards. But we do even more Factorio and also some other games every now and then. And without further ado, I wish you all an amazing evening. And until next time, see you around!